Hey guys, welcome to Testing Academy. My name is Pramod and welcome to the 30 days API testing challenge, guys. We are at a day 30, guys, and we have finished it. Right? Hooray! Right. So, and in today's topic, where we are gonna discuss about the one important concept that I wanted to specially highlight was related to the JSON server, which is a fake server to perform an API testing, right? And how you can basically pass data from one request to another request that we are going to learn, right? So you can do it in any other language. I'm gonna choose the Python in that case. It's very easy. And JSON server concept is important. And so let's learn it, right? Right. So before we start, I just wanted to let you know that if you want to see all the tasks related what we have done in the 30 days, you can go to this link. And if you want to check out especially this thread about basically the task in the club.ministry.com, you can use this one. But we are going to do a little bit advanced, right? We're going to use a different API in that case, but that is fine, right? If you have any question you want to ask me, you can go to apitesting.com/chat. I will be happy to help you in that case. If you want to download, or if you want to see all the videos around the 30 days API testing challenge, go to the apitesting.co/30 days, right? So before starting, I just wanted to highlight few of the things that what we have learned, guys, in the previous videos, right? So uh, let me show you what we have done. So we have learned about the APIs, right? And we have learned about the API, how to do API testing, especially, right? API testing. We have learned about the REST, and so we have learned about the Postman tool, which is my favorite, and especially if you are comfortable, then definitely I'll highly recommend you to start from Postman and then choose the different language like rest assured with Java and Maven, TestNG. If you are in Python, Python request, PyTest, Error report. If you are Ruby, Ruby HTTP client and Cucumber. And even if you are choosing a Node mode, basically Node request framework, JavaScript, or different Mocha and all, I will recommend you before that start with Postman so that you have a GUI that can basically help you, right? Even if you can choose the Catalan Studio, API Fortress, lots of different tools are there. But if you are most of the time means I've seen in the industry standard, it will be like a manual tool or a GUI tools like Postman, Catalan Studio, or that thing. And after that, we have a programming languages, right? For example, we are using Ruby, HTTP client, and all. Previous to that, I have used Rest Assured, Maven, TestNG, right? And previous to that, I have also used JavaScript, Node.js, custom frameworks using that Mocha and all. So that is again the choice depending upon you, right? So apart from that, we have learned about the how to do API testing, right? How to do API testing, what is API testing and what is API testing, right? And so these are the things that we have learned, and there are like more things that we have learned in the 30 days, but I'm just giving you a gist about it. What are the more major topics that are there, right? And so right. Let me show you what is included in this video. So what we are doing is that we are going to learn about a concept related to JSON server. So JSON server, let me show you what is it. So JSON server is basically a fake REST API that you can use to perform the all the CRUD that you can think about it. For example, we have a simple API related to it. For example, suppose right now I'm running a fake server related to this endpoint basically gives me an array of the post, right? If I want to create a new one, I'll just change it to post method, and I need to pass the title and author in that case. Okay, this one I don't need to pass, right? And here, if you refresh it, right? So now a new resource will be created, right? So that's like a very dummy API that we are going to understand. So how to run this especially is that what you can do is that go to nodejs.org, make sure the node is installed, and in the command line tool, what you can do is that you just need to run npm I JSON server. You can use npm I -g JSON server, which will install globally. And after that, let me show you how. So you can use npm install -g JSON server, and it will install the JSON server in your system. And after that, you need to create a dummy file. So you can create this one also. So this is a dummy file that you can create, and you need to run this command after this, right? So when you run it, it will automatically tell you that these three endpoints are available, right? So we have profile available, we have post available, and we have comments also, right? Comments also. So there's only one comment in that case, right? So suppose you want to pass if you want to create a CRUD of it, if you want to learn about the CRUD, it's very simple in this JSON server. So this is a simple get, right? If you remove this one, this is get all, right? And if you change it to the ID, it will be the get the single request. If you want to create a new resource, you need to mention into the row as a JSON format, and if you need to pass at a post request. When you do it, it will create the new resource. And if you want to update the new resource, you need to pass the ID of that one. For example, if I have to add, so let me show you in the post one. So I want to change the title to Datta, suppose. I need to pass the ID of it, and when I send it, and you can see in the refresh, it's changed to Datta, right? So that is put is working, patch is, so again, you can do patch. So suppose do Datta AEK, similar behavior, kind of a very similar behavior, right? Similar, that thing you can do. And if you want to delete this one, you can delete the second part. So which is EA, and here it is deleted, right? So you can play around with it, and so that you can do in this case using Postman, right? So suppose I have a file in a JSON format, and I want to iterate over it. How to iterate over it as well as pass one request. For example, I want to get a name from its different request and pass it to a different request, right? That I want to do. Basically, I want to create a flow of the API request. That how to do it in that case, right? So how you can do it, and I'm showing you in Python. This is an example of Python, which but it can be done in other language. It's very simple one. So I have a file which is a basically a data.json, and here you can see I am creating certain title and authors, right? So what we are doing is that we are getting the profile, basically the first profile, and the profile name is type code, right? So we are getting the name, and we are changing the name of the payload of the first, basically the first one, right? And because here in the post we have already two created, so it will be work for the third one, right? And after that, I've just made a for loop to do a post request. So what basically what it means is if I run it, right? So it will create few of the resources as you can see here, right? And in the third one, it has changed to the type code, right? So basically you can change the whenever you are changing sending a post request, you can play around with the payload, right? So that we can do it that is right. So I hope you have learned something of the JSON server. And if you're a beginner, I will recommend you to start a JSON server and play around, create a CRUD, create a collection, save this request into, like for example, we have shared for GitHub, right? And create a collection around it, share with me, share in the comment. I will be happy to see all these collections specially created by you, right? And
So
if you want to learn more about it, you can go to learnapitesting.com. That will be basically can give you more advanced concept and in-depth videos. So that's all I wanted to tell you about in this video. And before we stop this one, I just wanted to tell you that we have learned so much in the 30 days, guys. I hope you have learned something. If you haven't watched my previous tutorial, I will recommend you to watch it, because in these 30 days we have learned so many concepts related to rest and all that. Definitely whenever you are whenever if you are going to give some interviews, like i I assure you that these concepts they're going to ask you, and definitely you can reply back to them, right? You can tell them I have started learning it, and these are the concepts, these are the things I know. Postman, I have started learning this, rest assured, and playing with some Python request libraries. These things I have learned it, and these are things that you can show. You can show the two projects. This one, JSON server, simplest one. You can basically put it out into your GitHub page. Or the second example was related to the GitHub repo API, right? So that is this is here. So this is again based with the basic code that you can try it out. It's a similar CRUD. Basically, we are making a get request, get the token, creating a request, getting that request again, changing the request, getting that request again, deleting the request, checking it, ping. So different, again, a CRUD flow, right, that we have done. And similarly, we have converted, I have converted into the simple Python well, as well as I'm converting most of these requests into the REST assured. I've shown you example of get and post in the previous video. So if you are comfortable with REST assured, go watch out the GitHub REST assured video. That can definitely help you in that case. So thanks a lot for following till now. And this is not the end. We are gonna learn more things. I'm starting a new challenge again. Probably gonna start with the REST assured or Python, right? And if you want to learn, let's learn more. And let me know the feedback about it in the comment. How was these videos, and if you have changed something or not, right? Means if something has changed for you, right? So thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Keep awesome. Keep hunting bugs.